Hi and welcome to another catch-up with myself, Nathan Dring, as part of the Contact Centre panel, How to Thrive as a Home Worker series. If this is the first one of these you've watched, then and you want to know a bit more about me, then I've got a little bio video as part of this stream. So today is all about the power of praise. Not Pentecostal, as you might think, but just something about how recognition can really help us. Why am I out about here? Why am I dressed like this? Well, I've been trying to, during lockdown, get out and do a few more runs and stuff. And I've discovered all these woods behind me where there's some great trails. And what I use is, there's an app called Strava. And if you've ever used it, you'll know that actually as you go through and you do another run and another run, you get a little kind of medal pops up to say, well done, that was the best you've ever run that bit, or that was your fastest time through there, or that was your second fastest, or whatever. And there's just little moments of recognition. So when you've done your run, when you've done your best, when you feel a bit beat up, worn out, broken, or maybe like you didn't do that well, there's just some recognition that say, no, you did well there, good job. And that's one of the things I want to tap into today, around how can we, in contact centres as leaders, how can we do something really powerful with recognition that's really helpful and really useful for our people. Now, I think we have a couple of challenges with this. I think challenge number one is recognition and reward are so often just thrown into the same sentence. That actually people start to blur the lines around what's recognition and what's reward. So you end up where people think actually I'm only getting recognised if I'm getting more pay, or I'm only getting more recognised if I get a bonus. And actually some managers can drive that really badly. There's a chap I knew, and he used to say to me, and I don't think he was joking actually, he used to say, if someone wants to feel valued and recognised, they can check the bank balance once a month, payday. So there's this real blurring of the lines between what's reward and what's recognition. And for as long as people make it all about money, then you've got constraints around budget. I can't do anything with that. So that's problem number one. Problem number two you find as well is, I think that a lot of where recognition goes, or a lot of where focus goes, the things that appear to be spotted most and recognised most in contact centres, can be the mistakes. So people get coached usually to try and fix something that went wrong. They didn't hit their 85% or whatever. And the stories are more around what do you need to do better rather than what you did really, really well. And you've got people who maybe day after day after day just put in a great shift, do a brilliant job, and no one says anything. And it's a bit of a risk. It's like, I'm a bit of a film geek and I love going to the cinema. Now, I don't know if like me, you've ever been to the cinema where the projectionist has an off day. Now, in all the myriad times I've been to the cinema and the projectionist has had a great day, I don't notice. I don't even care. I just think all of the outputs are amazing. So the film, the action, the scripting, the scenes, whatever, amazing, amazing, amazing. And then the one day that projectionist doesn't quite do a brilliant job, everyone turns and stares and chunters and looks. And that's how it can be in contact centres sometimes, is, you know, we do a great job. We deal with customer after customer after customer and we do great. And then the one day something goes a bit wrong, that's the focus, that's the coaching, that's the thing that gets the recognition. So there's a bit of a risk there. So what can we do? What can we do as leaders to start to address that? And one of the things you can do really simply is, how can you start to deliberately spot, call out and recognise the things that are going really, really well? And now that might sound a bit, I don't know, a bit soft, a bit fluffy. I don't know how you view that, but here's why it's powerful. So when we give someone some genuine recognition, when we say thanks for that, that was brilliant. And when people feel good, what happens is in the brain, there's a hormone release called dopamine. And dopamine is released in the brain called our pleasure center. So we feel great. When dopamine is released, we feel really, really good. They now reckon, scientists reckon, that a hit of dopamine is as powerful as a hit of cocaine. So people are absolutely buzzing just through a simple but clear, honest piece of recognition around something really good. People are buzzing from it. The second thing as well is it is almost as addictive. So then what you've got is people start to crave their next dopamine hit. They're looking for, how can I get that again? Which means that they are basically craving more recognition. So what are they going to do? Well, they're going to do the things that got them the recognition in the first place. They're going to try to do the things that gets their managers to go, great job. And they'll chase it again. And they'll say, well, how can I do that again? And they're then chasing recognition. So that means they're working in a different way, all because of this stuff, dopamine, which they're now buzzing from and a little bit addicted to. So that's a great, powerful part of it. The other thing about dopamine that's really powerful is actually it drives people, it motivates people towards a specific goal that they were recognised for in a positive way. So if you want people behaving a certain way and you call out and reinforce and recognise and encourage that behaviour, guess what? They do more of it. Or if you call out and recognise and celebrate that thing that they did, that action, guess what? They do more of it. So there's some really, really powerful things, because in essence, through strong, helpful, true, not patronising, but genuine recognition, you've got people who are happier, who are working harder, who are focused on the behaviours and the outputs that you want them to be, simply through some recognition. So as a leader today, here's some things to think about. When was the last time you picked up the phone to one of your home workers and just said, thanks, by the way. Thank you for the way you're working at home. Thank you for what you're getting through. Thank you for still delivering great service whilst handling whatever the juggle might be. Thanks for working through anything you're working through and still showing up mentally to do such a great job. Thanks for that. I'm not looking for you to exceed a score. I'm just saying thank you for all you do and all you're putting in. Because for every little bit, you don't have to turn the dial 100% in one go. Just every little bit starts to build and build and build. So maybe today can be the start of that new build. Get some recognition into your daily routine, get it into people, and you'll see all the benefits. So have a great weekend. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.